Welcome to the Spirit Sessions podcast. I'm your guide, Katie Silcox, bringing you your weekly self-love soundbite. Join us where I'll help you find your true spiritual home, where every single aspect of you is holy ground, holy ground, holy ground, holy ground.
This is Spirit Session Podcast with Katie Silcox. Venga chicos, empezamos.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hi everyone, Katie here. This podcast is intended to inspire you, educate you, and most importantly, support you on your journey towards knowing who you really are, that inner self, that inner teacher. I am not a psychologist or a medical doctor and do not offer professional health or medical advice on this podcast. If you are suffering from any kind of psychological or medical issue, please do the right thing and seek help from your qualified health professional. Hi everyone, I'm Katie Silcox, here to guide you on another journey together. This is a really special practice for me because this really is the kind of breath work and meditative work that I do every single day, sometimes many times a day. When we speak of breath work or pranayama, we aren't only talking about bringing air into our body, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, although of course those physical things are important. But we can also think of breath work as a way of training ourselves to be able to tune to the inner world, to be able to humble our intellect to life, energy, your animal nature, your primal nature, and perhaps most importantly, the realm of the subtle. And so just before we begin with the breathing, take a moment to settle in, and you can do this practice laying down, you can do it seated, you can do it leaning back on a surface. And in fact, that might be helpful as we will begin to do a breath work into the back body. Feel that you can take this time today to watch the intellect. It will most assuredly pop up, but can you feel without you making any effort at all? There's a miracle happening. There's a miracle happening. Feel the way that there's a subtle rise and fall of your belly. There's a rise and a fall. Without you trying, can you sense there's a force that breathes you in, and there's a force that breathes you out, and this is the miracle because you don't have to work for it. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to go get it. You don't have to achieve it. And so in this practice, you can let go of ambition. Just for the moment. And feel that you're not in charge. And how that might feel kind of good. The belly rises, the rib cage expands, and it falls. and contracts, rises, contracts, rises, and contracts. And now feel you can bring your awareness to the back of your body and feel the back of your head and your shoulders, maybe down to the mid-back. And almost like we were feeling a waterfall behind us, feel the inhale drop down. So inhale down your head on the back of your body to maybe your shoulders, maybe your mid-back, wherever that naturally wants to go. And then feel the exhale drop down the rest of you to the soles of your feet. So it's really important. We're not going down the middle of our body. We're actually going down the back of our body. So feel the inhale drop down the back. And then as you exhale, feel it drop down the rest of you. Like a waterfall dropping downward, and just go as quickly or slowly as you want. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. And we're going down the head, the back of the neck, the back of our shoulders, down the spine, the back of our lower back, our buttocks, down the backs of our legs, our calves, our ankles and heels, and just feel that each and every breath I inhale down about halfway and down again. And it's totally normal. The mind will come in with thinking. We just ding a bell and we say, okay. We come back to the breath. Inhale, down. Exhale, down again. We're going to keep going down, 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 down. It's really nice to use the breath to guide us, to keep us on our journey. But there may come a moment where you feel there's this other thing that is here, and we call this chi, we call it prana, we call it mana, we call it life, we call it the feminine, right? This energy in all of us, men and women. And you may just start to feel, oh wow, I can feel that. And then that physical breath of inhale and exhale, it becomes almost unnecessary. And then if you're anything like me, you lose your way. And so we come back, the inhale, down, half the body, and then the exhale, down again. And we reconnect to the breath as a guide, the trusted guide. This is a breath practice that, as I said, I do it all the time. It's incredibly wonderful for awakening the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of us that can rest and feel held, the part of us that can digest, the part of us that can rejuvenate. And this actually is the realm where we can awaken our sexual energy, our rejuvenation, our youthfulness. This is the yin to our yang. But now if that felt comfortable for you, what I'd like to do now is move on to what we could think of as the next stage of the practice. Remember, you can always come back to the breath we just did. This inhale down the back body, exhale down the back body again. But now if you can, I want you to come to the middle of you, and it can be helpful to put your hand on your head to just feel the middle channel. And you can feel your head, and we're really using the breath and the awareness. And so now I want you to feel the inhale drops you down into the brain, the throat, the heart, right? So you're dropping down the very central channel of your body. You can think of your body as a tube. And now we're going down the middle of it. Inhale down the middle, wherever it just naturally goes. And then as you exhale, you're going to go down the middle all of the way to the soles of your feet. Remember, you have arms and hands as well, okay? Inhale down the middle. And as you breathe, just sense where the inhale will naturally take you into the middle of your body. And as you exhale, you're going to go all the way down the soles of the feet, okay? And it doesn't have to be the spine, but sometimes the spine, so the brain, and down the brainstem, down the spinal column, down into the sexual organs, and then down through the legs, that can be helpful. But please don't get too literal with the anatomy. Inhale down the middle of you, and exhale down to the soles of your feet only. Okay, you've got it. So inhale down, exhale down again. Same thing, but now we're in the middle channel. And as you're doing this, you can add this really essential, subtle practice. And that is, as you move down you feel the essence of you permeating and penetrating every layer of the body. As you move down you, feel like you're coming home, the real you. Feel that your consciousness, your essence, is able to return to every cell, to every tissue layer, to every emotion, to every part of you. You inhale it down, and you exhale it down again. As I do this, so often I'll just feel this emotion coming up, and if that's happening for you at any time, just know that this is such a good sign and you're on the right track. When we bring ourselves back into ourselves through the power of the breath and the focus and the attention, it's like we're coming back home. It's like a soul return. And as we come back in and down ourselves, we may often encounter some of the feelings, some of the heartbreak, some of the constriction around why we left our body. And so just know this is the most wonderful reason to practice breath work. It's to come home, and let's do it. Inhale down the middle. Exhale down the soles of the feet, and just over and over, inviting yourself to come back. And as you practice, if nothing arises, no memories, no emotion, that's also completely valid. Every practice will be different. This is truly the way we can ground our energy into our body. In the world of technology, screens that pull us out, this practice can be like home base. We're coming home. Inhale down. And exhale down again. Feel free to come back to this at any time during the day. Now you know it. Thank you for practicing with me and for your commitment to using breath to come home. A big special thanks to Kevin Carlisle of Goodbye Gemini, who wrote this beautiful podcast music, and to DJ Juan Pablo Jimenez in southern Spain for mixing it and making it magic.